Hello, today we are going to talk about mass and volume. I think that it is a little bit difficult for you, but you have to pay a lot of attention and you will know everything. You will be like scientists. If you have seen the videos, maybe you will understand it better. And so we are going to do the activities in this video. Activity number one, they say match the books and the weights. Here we can see one book and two notebooks. One book is about nature that is green and it is big, I think. The second one is a notebook, is a red notebook, and I think is the smallest one. And the third one is a blue one, and it is between the green book and the red book. It's is bigger than the red book notebook, sorry, and smaller than the green book. And they are telling you, they are giving you some weights: 20 grams, 50 grams, and 1 kilogram. What you had to do, it is match. You had to draw lines from 20 grams, 50 grams, and 1 kilograms. Think a little bit because you know you're very smart and you will do very good. The next thing you have to do, you have a text, you have the information. They say discover. Maybe you haven't got the audio, so I will put it for you. So you have to follow the listening. Okay, let's go. It is track
Matter
number
has
42,
mass
mass
and volume.
There we go.
It can be weighed and measured. This includes living organisms and every object in the universe, big and small. Mass tells us the amount of matter in an object. We can measure mass using scales. Scales usually measure mass in kilograms or grams. Volume tells us the amount of space an object occupies. We can measure volume with measuring jugs and cups.
Okay, we are going to read it again all together, you and me. I will read and you can follow. And then the third time, you can read on your own. I'm going to read and I'm going to stop in some parts, sorry. Matter has mass and volume. It can be weighed and measured. This includes living organisms and every object in the universe, big and small. Okay, this part of the text means that everything can be weighed and measured, but not all the things. For example, if you take a ball, can you weigh it on a scale? Of course. And can you be measured? Can you know the volume? Of course you can. But you need the properly object, for example, a scale or a jug. But for example, imagine you are happy. Can you weigh or measure how happy you are? I don't think so. You cannot measure the feelings. You cannot measure if how happy, how sleepy you are. You cannot measure it. You can measure living organisms. For example, the a dog. You can weigh and measure, or you can measure an object, a book, a pencil case, a pencil, a computer, but you cannot measure your feelings. If you're feeling happy, if you feel sad, if you feel angry, that's what they say. Okay, now they're going to tell you what mass is. Mass tells us the amount of matter in an object. We can measure mass using scales. This is a scale. Scales usually measure mass in kilograms or grams. So this is what you use to know the mass of an object. There are different types of scales. And volume tells us the amount of space an object occupies. We can measure volume with measuring jugs and cups. Here we can see a measuring jug, and what you can do, you can know the volume of an object looking at these numbers. Okay, and do you know who discovered the volume? It was discovered by Archimedes. You can look for the story on the internet, but I think that it's very interesting. Archimedes, and he said what word? Eureka in Spanish, of course. Okay, so they say that we can measure almost everything in the universe. You can measure a pencil, you can measure a computer, a car, a house, an elephant, but you cannot measure, for example, how you feel. You can measure if you how happy you are. The next thing, mass. How you can measure and weigh. You can weigh the object. You can know the mass of an object using a scale, a big scale or a small one, but they have the same. They do the same, and we measure the mass, and we usually measure the mass in kilograms and grams. Remember. It is bigger, smaller, or medium. So number one for the object that has got the smallest volume. The second one, the next one, and the third one, the biggest one. Look at the three objects and write numbers from 1 to 3 in order. Activity number 3. Now, in this activity, we are going to work with the mass. The instructions say, write a number for each sentence. Okay. Here, we can see the first scale, second one, and the third one. The first one here we can see that in A we have a cherry, B a pear. And here you can see one is higher or lower. Look at the scale. And now, what you had to write, sorry, the second one, here we can find a melon and an orange. Look at the scale, how it's it over here and here. And the third one, here we can see an apple and an orange. You can see that they are at the same height. Okay, you have to write here the number or scale number 1 or scale number 2 or scale number 3. So in these spaces, you have to write or 1 or 2 or 3. And to read carefully. They say, in a scale A or cherry or melon or the apple, A has the same mass as B. So they maybe if the cherry has the same as the pear or the melon has the same mass as than the orange or the apple has got the same side as the orange. Oh, number B I think is a tangerine. Okay, don't worry. But you can maybe it doesn't. So if you think that the cherry has got the same mass as the pear, write 1. You think that the melon has the same mass as the tangerine, right? B, 2, sorry. And you have to write number 3 if you think that the apple has got the same mass than the orange. The second one, in a scale A has a bigger mass than V. You have to write number 1 if you think that the cherry has got more mass, has got bigger mass than the pear. Number 2, if you think that the melon has got bigger mass than the tangerine. Or number 3, if you think that the apple has got bigger mass than the orange. And the last one, in a scale or 1, 2, or 3, A has a smaller mass than B. If you think that the cherry has got smaller mass than the pear, write 1. If you think that the melon has got smaller mass than the tangerine, write 2 or 3. If you think that the apple has got smaller mass than the orange. Activity number 4. The instructions say color the objects. You have to color in green or blue. If you think that, sorry, we have got 2 objects. Here we can find a scale, and here you can find a rock and a balloon. Rock and balloon, think a little bit about what is mass and volume. If you think that the rock has got greater mass than the balloon, color in green. If you think that the rock has got greater volume than the balloon, you have to color in blue. Remember that the mass is, here you can read it again, is how much mass, how many, tell us the amount of matter in an object. It can have bigger mass or smaller mass. Think a little bit. And the volume tell us how much space an object occupies. So think carefully. Here we can find a rock. So if you think that the rock has got greater mass, green. If you think that the rock has got greater volume, blue. And the same with the balloon. And activity number 5. The instructions say, listen and write the volumes. Add the symbols. Which symbols do you have to write? This one, equal, that means the same volume as. You have to write the second symbol, it is this one. It means bigger volume than. And the third one here, smaller volume than. Okay, I'm going to put the listening 3 times. The first thing you have to do, you have to write the letters over here. When you finish, the second time, you have to write the symbol, or this one, or or this one, sorry, or this one. And the third one, you have to check your answers. Okay, there we go. This
Listen
is
and
track
write the
number
volumes.
43. There we
Add
go.
the symbols. When it's full, the green bottle holds 1 liter of water. When it's full, the yellow bottle holds 1 liter of water. When it's full, the red bottle holds 3 liters of water. When it's full, the blue bottle holds 2 liters of water. Listen
Okay, we
and
are going
write
to
the
listen it
volumes.
again.
Add the symbols. When it's full, the green bottle holds 1 liter of water. When it's full, the yellow bottle holds 1 liter of water. When it's full, the red bottle holds 3 liters of water. When it's full, the blue bottle holds 2 liters of water.
Okay, so you have written how many liters on all of them, and maybe you have written the symbols, this one or this one or this one. If not, you can do it now. If you have written, you can check your answers.
Listen and
So
write
the
the
third time,
volumes.
there we go.
Add the symbols. When it's full, the green bottle holds 1 liter of water. When it's full, the yellow bottle holds 1 liter of water. When it's full, the red bottle holds 3 liters of water. When it's full, the blue bottle holds 2 liters of water.
Okay, so you can check your answers on our web when we post the videos. Okay, and that's what you had to do on day 2, pages 40, 84, and 85. Okay, I think I know that it is very difficult to understand what is mass and volume because you are very young. So what you can do is you can watch the video again, or you can look for this topic for what is mass and volume in Spanish. Maybe you will know it better, or if you need something, you can write an email to me, or you can call me, and I will explain you again. Okay? Bye bye.